Is the housing market crashing in Rhode Island? What's up, guys? Albert here. Welcome back to the channel. Subscribe, do the bell. If you have any needs about real estate, if you're looking to buy or sell, you know where to find me. My information is here. Without that stuff, let's get into today's video. Look, unless you're living under a rock, you know that you have heard multiple news outlets out there how the housing market is crashing, how things have not only slowed down, but this is going to be worse than 2008, how people are going to lose their homes, how there's going to be a wave of foreclosures and short sales out there, and how you should not buy a home. Interest rates are so high and inflation is so high. And it's just basically, it's this, they call it online, they call it the fear porn. A lot of people are selling you that fear because that's what gets you to click. These headlines, these YouTube videos, people are selling you this fear. Honestly, that's what probably got you to click this video, because the way we create the video is showing you if the market is crashing. But I am here to tell you that the housing market is not crashing. And I'm not just saying this as an opinion, but I'm saying this based on data. If you look at data, the data simply is telling a different story. And I'm here to tell you that story. This is going to be a very short video, and we're going to look at some very simple numbers for you to understand. We're actually going to split the screen, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about, and we're going to look at this together. So as you can see, we have single-family homes, multifamily homes, and condos. We're going to cover data on all these three so that you understand where the market is right now and what all this means. All right, so let's go into the single-family homes first. So if you see, the median sales price here is $405,000. Here's the good news. It's up year over year by 7.3%. Now, if you look at the news and if you look at the media, they're telling you that the market is crashing. But how is the market crashing if the real estate is up 7.3%? The median price of a single family home in Rhode Island is up 7.3%. That's the story. You can choose to believe whatever you want, but this is the reality. Here's what's down. The number of sales year over year is down 20.1%. Okay, the number of sales year over year is down 20.1%. That is something very important and something very interesting to look at. Okay, but before I give my thoughts on this, I'm going to continue on this list so that you can understand what I'm talking about. The number of homes for sale is down 7.9%, and the pending sales are down 40.9%. What is a pending sale? A pending sale is a sale that went right before the house is sold, it goes into pending. Basically, a buyer made an offer on a house and now they put a deposit on it. Now they're going to do their due diligence, like inspections and things like that. And that's where that period of pending is, right? So that is down 40.9%. Here's the thing. Why are sales up 7.3% if everything else is down? This tells a very interesting story. The reason why sales are up 7.3% if everything else is down in almost double digits on every other category is because we still have historically low inventory. The inventory is just crazy low. The month supply for single family homes is 1.7 months, right? So if nobody lists their homes in the next 1.7 months, which is not even 2 months, if nobody lists their homes in the next 1.7 months, there's not going to be any homes for sale. So that is why houses are still continuing to go up. And that is going to continue to happen because it's a simple supply and demand thing. And on top of that, there's still buyers out there who are looking for homes. Now, the thing that has changed is the average rate of appreciation. That's something you have to pay attention to. Last year, homes were appreciated by 20 or 30%, and now they're appreciated by 7.3%. Here's what's going to go down. You can mark my words on this. The appreciation is going to drop. It's going to continue to drop. So like maybe next month or 3 months from now, we're going to see homes going up by 5% and then by 3%, right? And then the worst case scenario that I believe that we could potentially see by the end of next year, by the end of 2023, is this, that we could see a flatten of appreciation. So we're not going to see any appreciation. I think that's going to be the worst, and that's going to be the peak. And then by then, I believe interest rates are going to start going down because inflation is going to start decreasing, because we already are seeing that. And then houses are going to continue to appreciate again. And this is, look, it's fortunate, and that's why you should still buy and not worry about anything. But you should keep in mind that the reason why this is happening is because of the historically low inventory. This is the biggest problem in real estate. Anything else doesn't matter as long as there is low supply of real estate. All right, the next slide is going to be the condominium slide. So we're going to look at the condos and just the numbers in there. As you can see, the median sale price for a condo is $319,900. That is up 18.5% year over year. Number of sales is down 26.2%. The number of condos available for sale is down 22.3%. The number of pending sales is down 43.4%, right? That's a big indicator of how the market has slowed down, but still, it's not slowing down the appreciation. It's the same story as I talked about earlier on the single families, that it's going to be the exact same thing. Low inventory, it's just, that's the problem. If you look at condos available, it's way lower than regular homes that are single family homes that are available out there. Okay, and that's it. It's going to continue up. It's going to be a similar story. Now, the third category, and the reason why we're covering this is because this is kind of an investor special. People are super into this in Rhode Island, and people invest in a lot of multifamily homes, right? It's boomed in the last 10 years. The idea of buying a 3-unit property, living in one floor and renting the 2 out and having positive cash flow. It's just the idea of it is absolutely amazing. But what happened with that is that prices went up so high that almost the numbers don't make sense anymore for investors to purchase property all over Rhode Island. There's still deals, but it's just really difficult to find them anymore. All right, so check out the slide here. Median sales price is $437,000, right? Up 15.1%. So the median sale price is still going up 15.1%. The number of sales is down 44.7%. It's the highest percentage of sales being down in any of these categories, 44.7%. The number of multis that are available for sale is down 25%. And then the pending sales are down 43%, right? So everything else is very similar besides the number of sales, which is down 44.7%. Now, this is a different reflection compared to the single family homes or the condos, because most people who are buying that, they're not looking at it as an investment. People are purchasing the home because they have to live in it, right? Condos because they have to live in it. And a lot of people who are buying investment properties, they're going to look at the numbers. And the way these things are priced right now, it just doesn't really make sense most of the time to purchase them, because the numbers simply are not adding up and they just don't make sense. So just keep that in mind. Much more difficult to find investment properties now than it was 2-3 years ago. So there you have it. This is the current situation. The market is absolutely not crashing. It is correcting and slowing down for sure, but it's not crashing. Homes are still appreciating, and they will continue to appreciate. Believe me when I tell you, this is the data. I'm going to do updates like this every 2-3 months whenever I see a drastic change happen that is worth for everyone to know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. If you're looking to buy or sell, now is the time to work with the right person. Now is the time to work with someone who understands their craft. And when I say someone, I mean an agent who understands their craft. They know what they're talking about. Now is the time, if you're a buyer or seller, to work with the right person to get you the most money for the property. Also, if you're a buyer, to get you the best deal on a home, because there's ways to do that right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe. See you in the next one.